Hey, what's up? This is Tony making food Matta. This is just a little Tony Talk, a modified view in the culinary industry. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about respecting the dishwasher. Respecting the dishwasher and respecting other people in the culinary world, especially the dishwasher. 9 times out of 10, dishwasher is a young guy who's just wanting to be in the restaurant industry, or a kid, or part-time student or whatever, just needs a job just to wash dishes. I started off washing dishes, and it was some of the best times that I've had working with some of those older guys. Some of these older guys that still wash dishes. Maybe they had a rough life and they are kind of in this predicament where they have to be a dishwasher. It happens. However, dishwashers, I feel that sometimes some line cooks and some waitresses and some managers crap all over them. Dishwashers matter. Dishwashers have feelings too. Dishwashers are kind of the backbone of your restaurant. Without no dishwasher, you would be screwed. I am just saying. Dishwashers' tasks range from a variety of different things. Okay? It could be as simple as washing dishes. I refer back to a place that I used to work at, DeLuca's. We had one solid dishwashing team, and it was great. It was great. Some of the best times that I've ever had was washing dishes with my buddies when I was in high school at DeLuca's, and it was ran pretty efficiently. 5 dishwashers on a Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Somebody running the front hole, somebody running the back hole, somebody on pots and pans, somebody stacking glasses, somebody catching. Okay? If nobody knows what running the hole is, sounds a little weird, sounds a little perverted, but running the hole means spraying off all the dishes and scrubbing off all the stuff, throwing it in the dish machine. Running the hole. Running the back hole at DeLuca's was after the guy ran the front hole, sprayed off all the dishes, right? He would leave the silverware and the glass and all the garbage in the bus tub, slide it over to the other guy, and he would take out all the glasses, take off all the silverware, spray them all off, throw away the garbage, run the bus tub and all that stuff through the dish machine. It was very, very, very efficient way to wash dishes. So those are 2 positions that you have on a dish team, or in this particular dish team that I had, or that we had. Other one was stacking. Stacking glasses, or stacking plates in our group, or in this dishwashing team that I had, would usually be for like the newbies. We'd throw the newbies on stacking plates. Like whoever was running the front hole or whoever was running the back hole, they were usually fast, they were usually efficient, they cleaned the plates, they made sure that stuff got done right, and it was great. And if you were a new guy, then you'd be stuck over there stacking, which was fine. And all you really have to do, as easy as it sounds, as simple as it sounds, and exactly what it sounds like, is you take the dishes off the rack and you stack them. You stack them to about this high, and then you take them to where they go. Now, being a stacker, it's kind of, you got to be on your toes, and you have to be quick, Because when you have to look down that line and you see that band of pirates down that line and you have to walk this big stack of dishes through that, you better believe that you're going to say hot behind or coming through, and if you don't, that pirate is going to turn around and stab you. Maybe not literally, but he might turn around really fast and burn you with something because you didn't say behind or coming through. Okay? So that stacker would usually stack the plates, and you would have to know where everything goes. Make sure that the same thing goes with the same thing. Super, super simple. I enjoyed stacking. Sometimes I would just be like, dude, I'm going to stack. I'm beyond stacking. I'm the fastest dish stacker in Garden City, Westland. On the east side of Westland. Still am. Just saying. Anybody want a challenge? I got you. So in this little dish team, you had somebody running the front hole, somebody running the back hole, somebody stacking glasses, or somebody stacking plates. Then you had somebody stacking glasses. So stacking glasses was essentially that. Stacking glasses. The glasses would come through a different dish machine. That's why they had two different dish machines. They had one that had all the food that went through, and then the one in the back had all the glasses and all of the silverware, right? The glasses stay cleaner. It's a lot more efficient, and it's a really, 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 really good system that they had going on. So glasses would come out, and that person would just have to stack glasses. But he would also do other things, maybe some light prep work, for the line. Maybe peel and devein shrimp, super, super easy. Peel potatoes for the cooks, so because they had downtime, so they would utilize their downtime. And then you had the guy who was on pots and pans, and essentially, the guy on pots and pans, what did he do? He washed pots and pans. So I always would be on stacking or pots and pans, because when I was there, people got fired. You move your way up through seniority in the dish area, and then I came up top, and I usually just like to do pots and pans or stack. And the best part about that station was there was a very cute hostess that worked with me when I worked at DeLuca's. And another reason why I like that little area is because I could see right out to the hostess stand and see the love of my life, Lisa, right out there. She was good. We ended up dating for 3 years, and if anybody knows me and that story of me and Lisa, that was a good story. But that's why I like that, and that was good. And that's a whole other thing about love. Relationships, that's probably going to be the next episode. Love and relationships within the workplace. Alright, so get back on topic. So you got the person who does pots and pans. So this is why you're kind of like, I say, respect the dishwasher. Because lots of times, I had those pirates come over to me and they would just throw stuff in the 3-compartment sink. Sometimes they wouldn't say hot. And you better believe how mad I am going to be if I go in to grab that pot and I burn my hand. Because that pirate over there didn't say, hey, this is hot. Those are one of the rules. You have to follow rules. Respect the dishwashers. If you have a hot pan, tell the dishwasher that it's hot, because that's just a nice thing to do. If you have something, if you put knives in a bin, which you shouldn't, say, hey, I'm putting this knife in here. But I would not do that. That's one of my big no-nos in my kitchen, but every kitchen is different. So those are some stations that I've worked at. One of the best ran dishwashing areas or whatever of a restaurant. So those are just typical jobs for the dishwasher. However, on the back end, dishwashers usually have to mop the whole kitchen. So be a nice guy and don't be that crappy cook who just wipes everything on the floor. Just don't do it. They have to sweep and mop. Usually they have to take out the garbage. Usually if the garbage is way on the other side of the parking lot, they have to put it on a cart or in a gondola or something, and if you don't tie your bag and put in that gondola, then they're going to have to jump in that gondola, throw that away because you were being a punk and you didn't tie your bag because you're not a nice guy. Follow the rules. Help the dishwashers out. Have a little respect. Okay? Dishwashers have to throw that out. Don't put any glass or anything in a garbage bag. There was too many times that I've seen when I was washing dishes that somebody was, I don't want to say stupid, but somebody was careless and put some broken glass in a garbage bag, and then me being the dishwasher has to pick that up. I pick that up and I slice over my hand with some nasty, funky glass, garbage, cup, whatever, and my hand is bleeding and I don't know what the hell is in there because it was in the bottom of the garbage because you were too careless to respect the dishwasher or have any sort of clue on what's going on. That's a whole other thing, common sense, whole other episode, common sense, cook sense in the culinary industry, in the culinary world, in the restaurants. Common sense, not so common. So, please, if you have a broken glass, you usually have a broken glass bucket. Or if you don't, say, hey, Joe, hey, Tony, hey, there's some broken glass in here, just to let you know, so you may want to throw it out. Another thing, talking about garbage. Don't fill up the garbage all the way up so that the bag breaks. There's nothing worse than being a dishwasher and some jackass cook filled it up with a bunch of hot chili or whatever because they're stupid or whatever, and then I go to take that garbage out into the gondola or into the dumpster and it spills all over me because you don't want to follow the rules and you have no respect. Just saying. Things like that really, really, really make me upset. There's been too many times that I've seen it happen where people just don't respect the dishwasher. Now, people who know me know that I'm very passionate about my job. Sometimes they say I'm a little crazy. Sometimes they might think that I'm on something, but at the end of the day, why I get so passionate about it is because, like, Superman gets his energy from the sun. I get my energy from chef life and from cooking, being in the kitchen, that adrenaline rush, that high. I love it. I love being in the kitchen. I do. And I started washing dishes and moved my way up. But there's another thing that really, really pisses me off, or makes me kind of upset, or things that I don't understand, right? So when I first opened up Kid Rock, I was the closing chef. I knew that all the dishes, all the trash, everything needed to be done by the end of the shift for the next guy, for the next chef, to make sure that when they come in, they have all their pots and pans are clean, nothing left behind for the next guy. Maybe there might be something that might have been soaking or something that got brought back late because of a late customer was staying out in the dining room. Might be a plate, 1 or 2 plates, 1 pot, that's fine. But a whole rail full of dishes, no good. Dirty floors, trash not dumped, no good. Things like that make me upset. Being the night chef, working as a team, I would always make sure that the dishwashers were done. Now, by doing so, I would a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, jump in the dish tank and start washing dishes with my guys. Because I'm going to get it done. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not just going to sit in the office and just hang out and just be like, well, just going to hang out, be on Instagram or whatever. These guys got to do it. It's not my job, man. Not going to do it. If they get paid their money, they're the dishwasher, I'm the chef. That is ridiculous. Things like that make me upset. Being a chef, you lead by example. Yeah, if they can't get their job done, and yeah, after a series of times, and you know, yeah, there's progressive discipline or whatever, but like sometimes, my friends, you have to get in there. You have to jump in there and make sure that the job gets done. You have to. I mean, just do it. Help them out. Help out the dishwasher. Be a dishwasher. Embrace your roots, my friends. So, washing dishes at DeLuca's was very, very, I don't want to say monumental in my career, but it was very, very cool. Met some good friends there. Obviously, when they asked me to jump on Fry, like I had to leave my dishwashing buddies. Couldn't be hanging out smoking cigarettes behind a dumpster anymore. I had to be on the line. You know, that was something I had to do, but I wouldn't change those dishwashing years for anything. There's countless times that I remember just sitting out in the back of DeLuca's, sitting on the crates, talking to Lauren, talking to Shannon, talking to Jeff Piscopo, or Paul Rapp, or Jerry, or the cooks, or whoever, smoking cigarettes, bull crapping, hanging out, whatever. Create that bond, those bonds that you create. Those were fine. Maybe I met Lisa. I seen Lisa through that little way that I could, right there, out in the waitress or the hostess stand. There was fun times washing dishes. So all I'm saying is that, like, just respect the dishwasher, you know, and respect your peers, more so that, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're making like minimum wage in the kitchen, and the skill set isn't, you know, that hard. You know, make a dirty pot clean. However, you need to respect them. You know, if you're the chef, pull them off to the side. Say, hey, you're doing a great job. Maybe buy them a Coke. Buy them a steak, or gratis them a meal. Maybe not a steak, but hey, who knows? Maybe you can give them a steak. I always like to feed my dishwashers first. Hey guys, come over here. If I'm prepping something, hey guys, why don't you come over here and check this out? And then you can try to work with them. You know, give them that sense of accountability, or sense of, not accountability, but sense of need. Like, they are the backbone of the kitchen. I cannot stress that. You know, so for like people calling dishwashers dish dogs, or just throwing stuff at them, or they're a dishwasher, they don't matter. Like, they do matter. They do matter, and dishwashers are the backbone of the kitchen. And have some damn respect for the dishwasher. And don't fill up the garbage bags so damn much with hot whatever that it's going to spill all over them. Jeez. Definitely don't put no broken glass in there. Because when I had that cut on my hand, and it was some funky, nasty glass in the bottom of a garbage can with some goo on it, I was kind of scared that my hand was going to fall off because of somebody was being an idiot. So, once again, I am Tony Making Food Matta. That was a little bit of Tony Talk, a modified view on respecting the dishwasher in the culinary world. Thank you, and have a good night.